What's going on, Melanites? It's your boy GT.
And I'm Kymmy Cocoa.
And we're your hosts for Innovative Black Stations Connecting the Dots.
Yup.
Where we bring everything full circle with our community or within our community and outside of our community. And today we're going to talk about Uber's health services, West Virginia teachers striking, amongst other things. But what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and put you on game about Uber's health services. So Kim, go ahead and kick us off with that.
So Uber is now starting a health service called Uber Health, and all it really does is the doctor, once you make your doctor's appointment, they also make an appointment for you to have a ride to the doctor.
Okay. So
I think it's a good idea. I think people initially were under the assumption that Uber Health was like the ambulance, but it's not. It's for your regular scheduled doctor's appointment. So you also don't have to have the app. So people that don't have smartphones, like older people, it's really good for them because it sends you a text message and it says, you know, your ride is coming XYZ day, or, you know, you can do it via telephone.
Yeah, they have a call option for landline for trip details. The driver still will be using the app. As of right now, at least 100 healthcare organizations within the U.S., including senior citizen facilities, rehab centers, and hospitals are using it. It is reported that roughly around 3.6 million Americans do miss appointments because of lack of transportation. So, I mean, it definitely is a good alternative,
right?
If you don't have transportation.
Well, some of the arguments that I read were that some of the arguments were null and void because they think it's supposed to be the ambulance, but it's not. It's just to get you to your regular scheduled doctor's appointment. And some of the other arguments I heard were, if you're on Medicaid or Medicare, you already get free rides because they have that little bus that picks you up.
That is true.
So those were some of the things that people are complaining about. But I think that overall it's a good idea. I mean, because there is that middle range, people that aren't on Medicaid but still might not have a car.
You have an option.
You should always have more of an option.
Everything that you do, you should have an option. It shouldn't just be the ambulance or, you know, things of that. I mean, just with everything in life, you should have an option, and I think it's definitely a great alternative, you know, for people who don't want to wait on the bus,
right?
Or an ambulance.
Yeah,
it's kind of like it's like an on-demand service, so to speak. Like, you got to think, like, we live in a society today where everything is on demand. Like, we need it now. I need to be here in X amount of time. So definitely think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And as far as the price is concerned, it's not going to be any less. It's going to go by the usual way that they calculate. I think it's like whatever their method is that they calculate rides. It's not going to be any cheaper. It's going to be the same price as if. Well, it's going to cost. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It'll cost the patient. I don't think health providers are going to.
So you basically saying the insurance company is not going to pay for the rides. You basically paying for the rides, but it's just basically another option,
right? Right. Well, it says we're not aware of any Medicaid or insurance plan that reimburses for Uber rides. So that was according to the Atlantic. So I think they haven't worked out the kinks on that part yet.
Well, if you got like a healthcare, I know if you have, it's either a healthcare spending account or a flexible spending account. One of those you can use it as a debit card. So if you have one
but
of those,
there's but it's I don't know if they've added that to that yet. A lot of the hospitals, they said, pay out of their own budget for the ride, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Okay. Another thing I did want to talk about too, it kind of coincides with it. You know, I didn't know that there was a shortage on nurses across the states.
Yep.
It's saying, you know, 100 clinics across Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado for UC Health has 330 openings for nurses, and they're also giving out recruiting bonuses.
Yep.
You know, up to $10,000, and you know, $4,000 of that, you know, goes towards their education. So if you're in the nursing field, and
you might as well take advantage.
Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado could be your next, you know, state where you take your career path if you're looking to, you know, further your education outside of nursing or going above nursing. So definitely some information,
absolutely,
you know, to know.
So if you know anybody that would be willing to move, and sometimes you have to move for your career,
absolutely,
especially if they're giving out money, follow the money.
In Wyoming, the cost of living is very cheap.
Who wants to live in Wyoming?
I mean, it could be a stepping stone.
Absolutely. I mean, I would do it.
I
definitely would do it. I think it's a great idea that they're doing that. I like engineering. They have a lot of programs for engineers if they don't have nearly enough engineers. The healthcare field, if that's what you want to get into, take advantage of this opportunity. Like, share this information and make sure that people, take advantage of it. Because I definitely think that there aren't enough, especially like doctors, nurses,
absolutely,
of African American descent. So
I think we just got to get out of the mindset that our children can only be, athletes and rappers. Like, it's okay to be a lawyer. It's okay to be a doctor. It's okay to be a nurse. Like, it's okay. Like, everybody's not going to be an athlete. Everybody is not going to be a successful rapper. Like, but a nurse, a doctor is something that we're going to need along the line. And I don't know if a lot of you know Myron Rowe actually played in the NFL, but he actually, could have got drafted higher, but he ended up taking time off, to go pursue, a medical path. A lot of these guys that's athletes are actually not just retiring, like they're actually have careers. Like I seen Lawrence Tillman, what's the cornerback name for the Chicago Bears? His name was Tillman. His name was something Tillman. Yeah. He an FBI agent now. So, a lot of, it's okay to actually, have a career. Because in today's world, a lot of people actually don't retire. Like,
nope.
They
won't be able to afford to.
They choose another, career path. So.
Yeah, because of the aging population, they're saying that there's not going to be enough nurses. So a great number of people are going to be turning like 65. And then when you start, your health starts failing. There's a whole bunch of people.
I actually was gonna go get my CNA license.
I've never desired. I don't like touching people.
That's a job.
Oh, you ever see those doc job lists? That is hilarious. And some of it, I'll be like,
Yep. Matter of fact, it was number one.
That's crazy. Yo, but I think that is just funny as hell, because I've noticed that those doc jobs is serious. Like, because shut up. Shut up. I used to work in a call center. That is not a thought job. That's like one of the best ways to get into corporate America.
If you don't got no females, that's the best way to get you some females. Work in a call center.
Wow.
You have at least 5 females by month.
Wow, that's ridiculous. So I think once you get to a certain point in your life and you need a call center job, don't think you're being a thought. You need to get that job, because that is like your entrance way into corporate America. Don't go to work trying to get hoes. Don't listen to him, y'all. Never listen to him. That's rule number 1 for connecting the dots. Never take advice from this guy right here.
Advice from GT. That's gonna be our new segment.
No, and everything is gonna be wrong.
I'm having a relationship problem.
And don't ever listen to what he says to do. That would not be a good idea.